What's up guys, I'm Amanda, the Botanical Brunette, and welcome to my channel. Happy holidays! We are in the holiday season, so I thought this was a great video to kind of kick off the holidays and basically kind of get us in the holiday spirit. So I have a fun little planty gift guide for you guys. These are going to be gifts that are great for any plant parent or really anybody who likes planty stuff. I'm gonna go over a couple things that are just super fun, great gifts, whether you're looking for a gift for someone that you love or also like a coworker or really anybody. I know that there's a lot of like gift giving events around this time of year, like White Elephant or Yankee Swap or even like Secret Santa. Also, these gifts are going to be listed in my Amazon shop, so you guys can check out all of the stuff in there. I kind of just made sure that I just like listed out like all the stuff in certain categories, so you guys can check that out and you guys can kind of just shop right from there. So each one of these gifts are going to vary in prices. They're going to be from anywhere from like $5 to $10 to a couple $100s. So I want to kind of include like all kinds of price ranges. I know that we're all kind of dealing with a certain budget. So these gifts, I will do a $1 to $3 signs, kind of like they do on Yelp. But I'm going to basically, if it's a kind of a cheaper option, I'll do like obviously the $1 sign, just so you have like a gauge on how expensive these gifts are. I'll kind of go over the price ranges as well in each item. And yeah, so let's get started. Let me show you the fun gifts that you can give to any plant parent. So the first set of gifts that I want to talk about are propagation stations. So propagation stations are really great gifts to give to really anybody that loves plants. Now, propagation stations are great because they are also like super cute and they can become like really fun decor pieces. Even if someone is not into propagating, they can always take a plant cutting like a pothos or anything like that and just kind of place them in a jar and kind of keep them in the jar. Like I've kind of done with this Scindapsus, which I probably should repot it soon because it's definitely ready. Propagation stations like this are just really nice decor staples that you can just kind of put on a shelf or kind of put on a surface and kind of just let them grow. They're also really fun to see like the roots kind of growing through and everything. So these kind of vary in price. You can get like really cheap ones. So another option you could do is also get like these really pretty jars. You can get like even a set of jars and have your plant friend basically just kind of live in a jar of water and kind of just set it out. Now, again, you don't have to have it propagate and like repot them. A lot of times you can just leave them in these jars and they're really pretty, they're really decorative, and they're just so fun to have like all around, and they're really good for anyone, honestly. If they don't know how to propagate, you can send them my way, or you can also just send them like an article. Or really, I mean, water propagation is probably the easiest thing. So you can just kind of let them know how to propagate if you know how. But if not, there are so many resources out there that can show them how to get started. So the next really fun gift idea that you can give really any plant parent are books. So books are really great. I mean, I have these two coffee table books. I have this leaf supply book that I really love like flipping through, and then this Hilton Carter Wild at Home book. They sit on my coffee table and they're just really fun to kind of flip through every once in a while. They are really good for anybody, even if the person you're gifting to isn't really a big book person. A lot of these books are picture heavy, so they're not going to be like, there's not going to be like a lot of like literature in there. I mean, there is still like stuff, but there's like a lot of like pictures and stuff that you can kind of like go through. So even if, like I said, even if the person is not a big like reader, you can always still get these books. They're also great resources. Like this leaf supply book actually has like indexes of like plants and stuff like that. So like it's got like indexes of like chain of hearts and like the century plant. Like it is just really cool to kind of just look through and just kind of reference to. I have people that come over and they'll just grab a book and kind of go through it, which I think is fun. So books are really great gifts. I mean, really anybody would want, any plant parent would love to have these books. I think there's another book and that's also like a plant index. I don't have that one in my collection. I also know that Hilton Carter also has another book called Wild Interiors. So there's so many cool plant books that you can get for your plant friends. So another fun gift, and it's something that is near and dear to me, are sun catchers. So I make these sun catchers in my Etsy shop. These are just such good mood boosters. Now, I started my Etsy shop with houseplant parents in mind. So I do have some plant sun catchers, like a MONSTERA sun catcher. I also have that white propagation station that you saw in my Etsy shop, but these are just so pretty. And really, these are good gifts for virtually anybody. Like anybody would want a sun catcher. Everybody loves the sun catcher. They just have like these really pretty dancing rainbows all over your house. I have several hanging in my window for obvious reasons, but I have so many like compliments when every time people come over, they see those rainbows and everything, and people just love it. So sun catchers are really fun, and I'll also throw in these little like disco balls. Now this is like a Christmas ornament that I kind of just stole, but you can get like disco balls that are really pretty inexpensive. I have like a 4-inch disco ball that was like, I think like less than $10. And these are just really fun. These are gonna kind of show like flecks of light all over. And if you pair it with a sun catcher, it is just like such a fun and just like really relaxing vibe. You just can't help but smile when you see all those light reflecting. So it's just such a really fun and easy gift to give. So the next really fun gift you could give people is planty merch. So I have this cute little plants shirt on. This is from Etsy. I got it last year. Like, I absolutely love it. I also got cute little like plant mugs. So you can get like cute little plant mugs, or you can get stickers, or really anything like that. Any like fun like plant accessories. I make these pretty plant sun catchers. These are going to be really fun to kind of just hang on your plants. They just kind of come off really easily. They are on hooks. You can just put them right on any plant really. I have some that are for bigger plants, but these ones are so small, and you just kind of hang them right on your plants, and it's just so fun to just kind of like decorate them. Like, I call them like plant earrings just because that's basically what they are. I mean, they kind of look like earrings from afar if you kind of like look at them, but they're just so fun. This is like a leopard one that I have in my shop now because I'm like a crazy cat lady and I also love plants. It also comes with a little Monstera charm as well, which is on another plant. Like plant accessories are just so fun to gift. Like, they're just so different. Also, like these little things, I know you guys have seen these before. So you kind of just like weave it onto a leaf, and it's really fun. I know you guys have seen the like monkey and lemurs that I've got in the past. I got all of those from a small shop in the UK called Another Studio. Again, I will link that below. So anything that's not in my Amazon shop, I will link below so you guys can check all that out. These are also really fun to gift. I know she has some that kind of sit on the leaf. She has some that hang, and they have some that kind of just sit in the soil, like cute little meerkats or like bugs and stuff like that. Those are really just like fun gifts to give. Things that people are not going to think of. T-shirts, sweatshirts, coffee mugs, stickers. Those are all going to be kind of in that category. They do range in price, so it kind of depends on your budget and kind of what you're looking for. So the next thing that's really fun to gift to people, and things that like every plant collector needs, is more pots. So you can find really cute different pots. I got this MONSTERA pot at Target, and it just fits this MONSTERA and Sonii so well. And I actually was gifted this planter by my sister. She gave this to me, I think last Christmas. So I'm like so in love with these planters. You can get so many different things if you have like a friend who likes dogs, or they have like cats, or like cute little like faces. And then like obviously like every plant parent would like a embossed like planter. You can find gold planters, big planters, small planters. This is also going to be a very wide range. I'm going to give it $2 to $3 signs, just because a lot of times, you know, your planters are going to be anywhere from like $20 up to $100 or more. Also depends on how big the planter is and where you get it from. I found that places like Pottery Barn and places like that, they also sell planters, but they're pretty expensive. So it kind of depends on where you're finding these planters. I have some that are moderately priced in my Amazon shop, so you guys can check those out if you'd like. They're mainly going to be kind of like the white planters that I use, but I do have some decorative and fun ones in there. But this is just like such a cute planter to add to any like little gift. Like you can just kind of throw that in a little gift bag. They're just so fun and cute, and again, really unique. Sometimes with the planters, you do need to know them a little bit, especially like for me. Like a lot of people know that I collect white planters, but some people may not know that. So if they, you know, if they didn't know that and they gave me a really colorful one, I may not love that. But I mean, you're really safe to get like a terracotta or a white or really kind of a neutral pot. Or like you said, if they like a certain animal, I have a dog, I have a tiger and a turtle. So like you can get like fun animal planters as well. And those are always really great gifts to receive. This is another big one, and this is actually probably the most important thing you could give to someone who might be just starting out, or honestly, even just like a veteran in the plant world. You can never have too many, and that is plant tools. You can never have too many plant tools. There are so many plant tools out there, and for me, like I keep all of my plant supplies in my garage. And those fun little small plant tools that you saw, I absolutely love, but I have to keep replacing them because they're cheaper, they're on the cheap side, and when I have to run my dryer, my garage gets so humid in there that it winds up rusting. So having backups of like plant supplies and stuff like that is always good to have. Even if they have enough supplies, I feel like you just can never have enough. So watering cans like this small little watering can is really fun to just kind of like get around. And then you can always, I've found the cutest watering cans. I mean, this one's going to be a little bit more practical, but it's also really cute. It does have a top, but I could not find it before I recorded, so I just kind of left it off. But I mean, it's still cute. It's still like really pretty and trendy, but you can get like even nicer ones like that are like, I mean, like gold, like super pretty. Also getting tools to help your houseplant survive. So I would recommend getting a hygrometer. So this is great because it will measure not only the temperature, but it will also measure the humidity, which is super important this time of year. And these are really inexpensive. These run from, I think mine that I have right here is like under $10. You can get more expensive ones that do a little bit more, but honestly, I've had these for over 2 years and they have never given me any problems. I've had to change the batteries out of them, but that's literally it. And they're just so good to have. It's just really nice to know, like, especially with like your more delicate plants like alocasias and caletheas, it's always nice to know your humidity in your house. And then your trusty old moisture meter. You have to have a moisture meter. I don't care how experienced you are in watering or with plants. This is always a great thing to have. This one in particular will measure the pH, the light source and moisture. I never use the other ones, but they're good to have just in case. It's good to kind of be able to measure the light and everything like that, but I only really use it for the moisture. And these will take the guesswork out of watering your houseplants. I just cannot recommend this enough. This would be great. A lot of these gifts are smaller, so if you're looking to get like a bigger gift, you can make like a cute little like gift basket, and these would be perfect to add into that gift basket because these run, I think, under $10. Ones like this, I actually got a set. These are actually, I'm not a Rae Dunn girl, but these are Rae Dunn. I was gifted these and it came with a rake as well. So these are so cute and they've lasted me forever. I mean, you can see that they're starting to rust a little bit, but they've lasted me for so long that I am absolutely in love with these cute little like shovels and stuff. But again, you can never have enough. Like, I'm always searching for my plant tools, my repot tools, my shovels and stuff like that. Repot mats, I know I definitely need one, but just like fun plant tools that you can just add into, like I said, a basket and stuff like that. I mean, these things on their own are not super fun, but if you kind of like put it all into a basket, all of these run like around like $5 to $20. So even just adding a few things in there, and you can call it like your plant survival kit or something like that, will just be kind of like a really cute and fun idea. Another thing that's a really good idea, and this might seem like a cop-out, but I'm gonna say it anyway, are gift cards. Gift cards are always great. I love getting gift cards because I like going shopping. I like to pick out my own stuff. I don't like to, I have a hard time like filter wise when people give me gifts and I have to act like I really love it. I really have a hard time like trying to act really excited to the point where I act overexcited, and I honestly don't think people really pick up on it, but I feel like I'm being fake. So gift cards are the best. Gift cards sound like a cop-out, but trust me, 90% of the people will not be offended. And it's also something that you could add to that basket that I was mentioning with the plant tools. Giving gift cards to even big box stores like Lowe's and Home Depot, we always need soil, we always need like perlite and bark and all that stuff. So that's always great. You can always get another plant too at all of these places. If you have like a local hardware store or a local plant shop or nursery that offers gift cards, those are also really great options as well. Also, it's great if you don't know what the person wants or needs. They can always get their own gifts, but it's just a really good thing to kind of give to a plant parent because I feel like we always need stuff. And then the last thing that I want to talk about for gifts is a plant. Now, you might be like, oh, okay, Amanda, gifting a plant is always a fun thing. Now, I know that I did a video a couple weeks back on plants that I'm not loving right now, and I talked about like gifting plants when you want to get rid of them. You can always take a plant that you're not loving. I do love the ZZ plant, but you can always take a plant that you're not loving, put it in a new pot, kind of jazz it up a little bit, and gift it to somebody and they'll never know. So I've even have like a couple plants in my collection that I'm considering gifting to people this year. That's always a great option. If you have a lot of plants in your collection already and you want to just kind of, you know, kind of get rid of some of those, that is always a great option. But plants like a ZZ plant or a pothos is great for anybody. Honestly, they're really affordable and they're really, really easy to care for. These are gonna be good for anybody who is like a plant parent, whether you're big or small. A ZZ plant, a pothos, like anything like that, a Hoya, you're not gonna go wrong because they're really easy to care for. And it's also really fun to gift a plant and watch that plant grow in your friend's care. So those are a few fun gift ideas for really any plant parent, whether you're just starting out in a plant journey or you're an experienced plant parent, any plant parent would love to get these gifts. Even if somebody is just like a casual plant collector, or they have a few pothos here and there, any of these gifts are really geared toward anybody who likes houseplants. Like I had mentioned, I do have an Amazon storefront that you guys can check out. Most of these gifts are listed in there, and also I have an Etsy shop. I do have a discount for all of my subscribers on Etsy. It's going to be an additional 15% off. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and then you can go ahead and check out my shop. So I wanted to make sure that all of these gifts were even things that I would even like to receive. As someone who has like 100 plus houseplants, I would still love to get a ZZ plant, or I'd love to get like a hygrometer or anything like that. Like, you can just never have enough, I think. And like, yeah, you can have enough plants, but like just like tools and pots and stuff like that are always just fun to kind of like switch up and switch out. That's basically it. Those are the gifts that I have. If you have any gift ideas, go ahead and drop them in the comments and let me know what you guys think would be like good gift ideas for a plant parent that I may not have mentioned. And yeah, so that's it for today. I hope you guys all have a great day and happy holidays.